All right, back to the phone. Chuck in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Great to have you on the EIB network. Hello.
Good afternoon, Rush.
How are you doing?
Good. Merry Christmas to you and happy birthday to your wonderful bride.
Thank you. I'm sure she appreciates that. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you, Rush, it's been over 20 years waiting to say this, but Great Lakes dittos to you.
Appreciate that very much.
Yeah. Hey, Rush, it's kind of ironic if you look at what's going on with the North Korean now with this deal with Sony, how everyone seems to be shocked that they gave them what they wanted and they still want more. Isn't that exactly what happens with all of the liberal mindsets with environmentalists? Or
especially, you can't, in this case, we got blackmail going on. You cannot ever satisfy a blackmailer. You pay once and it's over. They're going to keep coming back over it. It's never over, actually. Now, in your case, what you're talking about, the left is, in a way, same. No matter what they get, it's never enough. They're never happy. And by the way, the one thing that people need to remember, when the left proposes solutions to big problems that they have made in the first place, they create these problems, they fix things, they break things, then they want their own agents, government, bureaucracy, whatever, to fix the problem. There's no solution. Everything they do is just the beginning of a new set of problems. They never solve anything, and they're never happy with whatever you end up giving them. That's why they're never happy now. They've got the president they wanted. They got their health care. They're never happy. And your point about them being the environmentalist wackos, okay, so Obama doesn't do Keystone Pipe. That's not going to make them happy. They're going to be upset somewhere that somebody somewhere else in the world is using oil. It's impossible for them to be happy, and yet they keep blackmailing. I know what you mean, exactly.
So they're referring to these folks as terrorists. So can we relate this back to the same thing?
You mean in what way?
That the environmentalists, in their own way, are terrorists themselves.
Well, they have been in the past. I mean, there was a group called Earth First back in the early days of the EIB network. Earth First would actually destroy timber company property. They would blow up SUVs on automobile sales lots. They would spike trees. In order to destroy saws. They would destroy housing developments. They would blow up housing developments. The environmental movement has been filled with eco-terrorism.
So in reality,
from the get-go,
full circles to fight them.
Yeah, you could say that. Depending on terrorism, well, this is being called terrorism. This is cyber terrorism. There's no question this is terrorism. What is terrorism? You get right down to it. Terrorism is upsetting norms and instilling fear in people when they engage in normal behavior. If you make people afraid to engage in normal behavior, you've succeeded as a terrorist. And they're succeeding left and right. And we're caving left and right. And there's always going to be an America, folks. It may not always be the America that was founded. And it looks like, depending on what happens these next 2 years, it looks like that what really is being sliced apart here is America as a superpower. When we speak of America in decline, that's really what is in decline here. Not just that culturally we're in decline. We've got corruption, perversion, and rotting throughout our culture. No question. But we also are seeing the decline of the United States as a superpower. And I believe that to be targeted. I believe that to be purposeful. And our ability to project power is in decline, as is our willingness to project power in decline. The two go hand in hand. Anyway, Chuck, I appreciate the